If you've ever felt intimidated by laser projects, this is the perfect video for you. Welcome back to Creative Fabric Crafts. I'm Tanna, here to teach you all about a very beginner-friendly laser craft project. In today's video, we're going to walk through the entire process from setting up our files, getting everything ready to cut, prepping our materials, cutting, and then putting everything together. So grab your favorite materials, fire up your machine, and let's get crafting. So we're gonna start off in Silhouette Studio just because this is one of my preferred places to design things. On the toolbar over here, we're going to grab the Eclipse tool, and to make a perfect circle, we're going to hold down Shift and then click and drag our shape. I just adjusted mine to be 8 inches. Now for some visual differentiation, I was just going to go ahead and change my circle to a different color. That way things don't get blurred together. This way it's more visible for both of us to keep track. Now, I want my sign to say Baby Johnson. And of course, for this design, I'm going to go ahead and center that. And we're going to be choosing the font called Handmade Wishes. You can find this on Creative Fabrica, but I just think it's one of the prettiest kind of like handwritten scripty fonts out there. I love it so much. So because this is laser cut and we're going to be working with acrylic, I don't want it to be too thin. You can see those connecting spots, the connecting lines in between the letters. Those are just a smidgen too small for my liking when it comes to acrylic. We don't want anything to snap. So with that in mind, we're going to go ahead and add a bit of an offset, not too much. I don't want to distort the font at all because it's such a beautiful font. So we're just going to give that a smidgen of an offset just to give it some more thickness, to give it more of a base, to make sure it's just not going to randomly snap when we're working with it. So we're going to go ahead and do that. And then we're going to move on to the next section where we're going to be putting some engraving that says coming soon, January 2027. My font is called Asking Ladies. And this is of course from Creative Fabrica as well. Both of these fonts are available to download right now, and they will be linked in the description box below for you guys. Now, because this is a very thin font, I did want to thicken that up just a little bit. So we did another offset just because with our engraving, we want it to be able to stand out and I don't want it to be too thin. We just really want it to be able to be seen and hold its own against the acrylic, you know. So after we get everything recentered on our circle, as well as just resizing things to make it as beautiful as possible, we are going to export this as an SVG, and then we're going to go ahead and open LightBurn, which is the program that I use to cut with my Thunder Nova 35 Plus. Here we are in LightBurn. Now we're going to go ahead and differentiate all of the different tasks that need to happen for the different sections of this file. But first, I do like to change the colors to, here you can see at the bottom, you can change the different layers to different colors. That way you know what is what. I like to make mine a little bit more visible. So down here, the coming soon part, we are going to do an engrave for that. So for that specific layer, I'm going to assign the cherry engrave. Now for the circle, we're going to be cutting that. So I'm going to do the same here over on the side. We're going to do cherry cut. Now for the Baby Johnson section that's going inside, I'm also going to hit cut and assign that. However, at the very top on the cuts/layer section, I'm going to double click on that specific layer, and I'm going to put my speed way up there because I don't want this to cut anything. Basically, what I'm going to be doing is creating a very light scoring. That way I know exactly where to place my Baby Johnson acrylic. This way everything stays centered and beautiful no matter what. So I'm copying and pasting the second Baby Johnson, and for the second Baby Johnson, that's what we're going to cut separately in acrylic. Now that everything is ready for the machine, let's go ahead and get the machine ready for the files. I'm just going to open my laser, power it on, and get everything out of there that does not need to be in there. We're going in with the True Flat color in Oak, and this is a great option because it wipes completely clean. There's no sanding or anything. Now I'm lining up my laser head over here to where I want it to go, and then I'm framing out the section to make sure that it's going to fit exactly where I want it to, and it's going to cut in the space that I want it to. After everything's lined up and framed and you have it auto-focused, you can go ahead and start cutting. This part was super quick. It was just cutting the circle. Here's the scoring, and then after the scoring, it went in and started doing the engraving. and it's so unbelievably satisfying to watch. So I just like to stare at it when it's working because it does go pretty quick and you just get to see your design come to life. Once that's finished, go ahead and let that cool down, get all the air out real quickly, and then you get to pull it out of your laser and get ready for the next step. Here it is. You can see I just have a wet microfiber towel, and you could see just how easily all of that ash and soot, all the, the extra gunk that happens when you're using a laser, how easily that comes off. Next, it's time to prepare our acrylic, and because we're using acrylic going onto wood, I don't want to mess with any kind of glue. So we are going to use Dual Tight, which is a very strong double-sided adhesive tape. You apply this to the backing of your acrylic or wood, honestly, whichever one you're using, and then you get to cut that all the way through. Once your design is done being cut, all you have to do is peel the backing off of that double-sided sticky tape, and it will adhere to whatever you're adhering it to and stick forever, honestly. Also, pro tip, use a plastic razor blade to get under those stubborn edges of your masking because it can be such a pain. I've broken nails over it. It's so difficult to get that off sometimes. So I highly recommend using a plastic razor blade to help you with your masking problems. Now, here we have everything unmasked and ready to go. You can just see how I'm lining that up within the scoring. And once you're happy, you can go ahead and remove the backing off of that Dual Tight adhesive, and then you get to just line that up and stick it on. My favorite way to adhere this is to get the far left side as perfectly aligned as possible, and then only stick that side down, and then gently kind of wiggle that down. And as I'm going down the line towards the right, I will slowly start to stick in the exact spots that I want them to. Because it is acrylic, it's plastic, and sometimes it just wiggles a little bit. So here is the final project. Super easy, beginner friendly, and I hope it inspired you to fire up your laser and get working. Thank you so much for crafting with me today. I hope this video made it a little less intimidating for you to fire up your laser. If you enjoyed this project, be sure to check out Creative Fabrica for all different types of fonts, graphics, SVGs, and laser-ready designs to help you along your creative journey. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions, and be sure to subscribe to our channel for new crafty videos every week. I'll see you next time.